Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. Representing B-Town in the house. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. Representing B-Town in the house. Junior Mafia, spread love. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. The most all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and heavy tea up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape pop. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way.
Hey, family.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Hi. What's
Hey,
up,
hey,
everyone?
Happy Monday.
Get this
Happy
shit.
Monday.
It's a Monday, baby. How you doing,
It's
everyone?
a Monday.
It's a Monday.
So we're going to share.
Like and share. I'm having a problem sharing this. I don't know what's
Hit
going
that
on.
share button, everybody. This is Say Word.
Yeah,
Hit
I'm
that
typing in
share
people's
button.
names and it's not coming up.
Uh-oh. Hit that share button, everybody. Hit that share button. Hit that share button.
All right. Well, I'm going to try, see what happens on my end.
Okay, let's see. You having problems with
Yeah.
Okay.
How's everybody doing
Hey,
tonight?
y'all. We got something to talk about today. So hit that share button. You're not going to say it until you get on. Hit that share button,
Yeah.
everyone. Okay, I see it. I'm going to hit my share button right now.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm hitting.
I just sent it.
Okay. I'm going to tag some folks.
All right.
I see it's on. Everybody hit that share button, everyone.
Hey.
Hello.
So I don't know if YouTube link is on. Let me see. It's on.
Yes, it's on. Everything is on. Yes, it's on. Hit that share button, everybody. I see some people on watching. Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Let us
Hello.
know. Hit that share button. Hit that like. Give us some hearts. Listen, tag some folks.
Hearts. Give us some hearts.
Give us some hearts.
So, hey, ladies, how y'all doing? How was your weekend?
Oh, fabulous.
What y'all do this weekend, yeah? What was y'all up to?
I feel like I have been running.
Well,
yeah?
I wish weekends were longer. I don't know about you guys, but, you know, I really do. I really do.
Yeah.
But this weekend, we had you know what we did? We went to BJ's.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Before you start, okay. So last week, I asked you, Nikki, how was your weekend? And you know what you told me?
What did I say?
So y'all went to Costco's. Oh, is this a trend?
This is a problem. This is a trend.
This is a thing.
So you know how we do. You know, we buy meat in bulk, and
yes.
I like to clean and season it. So I needed to go get a food
yes.
kit. You know the one that suctions out the air, out the bag, and you could freeze it.
Oh.
So my sister was telling me to get this, right? So it was cheap at BJ's. So I used my sister's BJ's card.
Oh.
So it was cheaper at BJ's than it was at Costco. So don't think I'm a shopaholic. You know what? On second thought, I just
So
I like.
So you got the machine. So you got the machine.
So I cleaned up.
So you seasoned up.
And everything labeled
and
nice
suction
and
everything suction
and
it's suction.
In the freezer. It's in the freezer.
Oh boy.
So that's what I did, and we also went house shopping. Did I say that?
Wait. So you talk about BJ's and
we just looking around, you know, just see what's out there.
Yes. Okay.
So
you know, nothing wrong with a little looky. That's Jackie's thing. Jackie, a house shopper.
I am.
And you know,
she's a window.
I'm always.
You know when you say that?
You know what I call it? I call it I go dreaming. I call it Going
And I
Dream.
visited Jackie because it's actually right around the corner from Jackie.
Yes.
So we stopped by Jackie.
What?
Yes, she came.
You know Jackie always trying to get somebody to live right next door to her. You know how she do.
Well, you know she did say, you know, there's a house for sale across the street, but you know, we were like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Jackie.
Yes, that's
Listen,
of course.
I'm always trying to create the village. I've always had this vision of the village.
Yes, the village.
Coming.
But you know,
it's coming.
Listen, I have some really good neighbors, and so my neighbors.
You do.
And they're
okay, yeah, let's talk about that because I saw some lobsters and some crabs and shrimp.
All of that.
Instead of doing a 4th of July thing, they decided that they wanted to do seafood, and they figured that the seafood would be sold out around that time, so they pushed it back. And so, course, you know, I was out there masked.
Mask on. Eating crabs with your mask on, Jackie?
But I feel like I'm the only one that I just kind of.
She's a flap in her mask, and it just opens up.
She just put the little crab leg underneath and just
open.
My goodness.
Something. But you know,
crab juice, butter all over the mask. I hope you used like a disposable mask, Jackie, and not a good one. Like
I do have.
You know, that's a good one.
But I want to say hi to Phyllis. Hi, Phyllis.
Hi,
Phyllis. Phyllis is on watching with us.
Hit that share button. We're gonna have a conversation. It's just you know the guys can join in the conversation, but we want everybody to hit that share button. Listen,
and say hi. Say hi.
Yes, I'm at
YouTube. Who is here? Who's on with you?
Yeah, so listen.
Didn't answer me yet.
So listen, I got an opportunity to eat and then also go and watch the program that everybody has been talking about. Let's just see. What
guess.
That is about. Like let's.
Can we take a wild guess?
Wow.
Oh.
Right here.
This was amazing. She got me in my feelings for real.
Oh, yes, elevation, King. Elevate, King. Yes. Oh, yes.
And so, you know, this was she really one thing
she's to amaze me.
Girl. So three things, y'all. Fashion. Culture.
Yes.
Music.
You know, I would play as many songs as I could, but I don't want them to flag me.
Yeah. So let's talk about the first one. What do y'all want to talk about first? Fashion, culture, music. I mean, it's just.
I mean, it's to the point that it was bananas that she got me wearing my African top. Like, what's up?
Okay, so we'll talk about fashion. Let's talk about fashion. Let's talk about that fashion.
So, you know, we had to represent a little bit today with our little prints.
Yes. Beautiful.
Yes, colorful. Yes. Colorful, beautiful, bright.
It was.
And the young lady who styled her, she's a young, beautiful woman. And I was like following her on her Instagram page, and I actually went back in her history to look. And I mean, this girl, she started off, you know, doing small things. And I mean, literally had 25, 30 likes on, you know, her first post. And you saw her just continue to grow and grow. And then once she started styling Beyonce, you know, those likes went up to like 100, 300, 400, 500. And now she's like in the tens of thousands because this one female stylist styled her for the entire thing. You hear me? The entire, and she used so many different people, so many different brands. And I mean, I started following all those people, and they all talked about like how she gave them the chance. You know, this was their dream. From the clothing to the makeup artists to the people who provided the jewelry and accessories. I mean, she really represented, you know, she didn't just do this and say, okay, I'm going to, you know, say that this is, you know, representing the culture and then have, you know, other people behind the scenes putting everything together. She really used black
Hold on, no.
people to do everything. And these were like local people. I mean, this one girl, she was one of the braiders, is from Brooklyn. I said,
Oh,
represent
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Hello,
Don't make
Brooklyn.
fun of me. I'm gonna need to get those names because you know I'm a designer as well. You know I design my own
Girl.
scrubs. I need to.
Girl, connect with the people, okay?
I know.
Because these
Yes.
folks was doing it up in there, okay? So I am just like in awe. So I'm on all their pages all weekend long, battery running dead and low, because I'm just
Yes.
watching everything that these people are putting up. And I love how they shared like all the stuff that they did specifically for Beyonce. And like I said, the female who did hers, who styled her for the show, I mean, amazing. You gotta
Amazing indeed.
give it
I was
up
watching
to
it.
her.
I was watching it. I was in the bed like, I was like, yes!
Yes.
I was screaming at the TV like, yes, this is giving
Girl,
me life right now.
You can tell me anything. I'm just,
Life.
so
you know, you
Oh
saying
my
it just,
God, I needed this.
and then the culture. Come on, people. We talked about this all over the weekend. I mean, she represented Africa.
Oh,
She represented the Caribbean.
did she?
She was just representing all of it, okay? Artists
That's my
from
girl. I ain't gonna lie.
everywhere. A Guyanese artist, African, Jamaican, like
everything.
I said, yes,
Everything.
Beyonce, and
Use just your microphone. Your plug right.
mm,
Yeah, without the mic. Just use it so we
Without the
can.
mic?
Oh, now it sounds louder.
I
yeah,
didn't do anything.
Yeah, just use it without the mic and let me see
yeah,
something. I want to make sure. But listen, while we're doing that, Estelle
yes.
says, "Hey, ladies. Hey, Estelle.
Hi,
Hey,
Estelle.
Phyllis says, "Hey, everyone." And Candace says, Francine says, "Candace and Nikki, I see you both took a page from the fashion. LOL."
Franny,
Trey
you
says, "Hello, divas.
know.
Hello, divas. Hey, Trey Boogie.
Hello.
Hey, but listen, Francine, I was putting my my culture down too. You don't see that? Like,
Yeah.
come on. This is my my thing. You gonna just leave me out?
Franny,
Come on.
we gotta
I'm being
send
cultural
her
too.
something.
We gotta send her some
Jackie
fabric,
Lolo
something.
some fabric.
So wait, listen. Is that a little bit better, Jackie? Because I moved closer to the mic. Because I
Yes.
couldn't hear anything otherwise. Is that
Yes, you
better?
sound great. You sound great.
Okay,
Yes.
well, I wanted to
What?
I wanted to make a shout out. Claudia Pearson on YouTube says, "Hey, my Caribbean homegirls, Brooklyn Beauty in the
Yes.
house. Hey,
Hey.
I
Claudia.
Yes.
We'll see you in the morning.
Hey.
And Franny
Yes.
said, LOL, my bad. I see you too, Jackie. I see you, girl. She said she see you, child.
I love it.
But yes, getting back to the music, okay. So what did you guys think of that? You know, her music was, obviously, she did
Wait,
a soundtrack for
Tracy.
The Lion King.
Tracy says, "Wait, does Nikki have a microphone?" Yes. She says that.
So wait, she can't hear me, or she see the mic? What, you got jokes, sis?
Oh, she got jokes. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Now I can hear you, but I think that
Yes.
But I don't know. I got a messed
you know
up
what?
mic,
Take it
Jackie.
out for us and put it just with the
Take it out
headphones.
where?
Talk directly into it without the I just want to hear the sound. Sounds like it might be.
This is without the headphones, but I don't know if I
No,
can
not
hear
without
you.
the headphones, without the mic.
I can't hear you.
No,
I need to put the
without
headphones
the
in.
mic.
Do without the mic?
Yeah.
I'm good at reading lips.
Nikki says. I mean, Tracy said. Now I can hear you. Perfect.
Right.
That's
better.
Yes,
New
you sound
laptop,
great.
because my laptop is coming up low. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well,
Well, yes,
fine.
getting back to that music, y'all.
The music was off
Bananas.
the chain. I really love the Pharrell song.
Mm-hmm.
Pharrell, I don't know if
Was
you
that
remember-
really Pharrell?
That was Pharrell.
Yeah, that was
No, no,
Pharrell. You
sorry.
said he
that
was in the
Pharrell
video.
really singing is my question.
Yeah, I think so.
Pharrell,
Mhm.
he
Because I
Yes,
thought it was
he
an
was a
African
singer.
artist.
Huh?
I thought it was an African artist.
No,
No,
but
that
he
was
That
Pharrell.
was Pharrell singing.
Okay.
Mhm.
It was another artist there, but I think that was on the song, but Pharrell was singing.
Yes, yes. He sounded amazing, and I was like shocked because I've heard the song, but I was like, oh, I didn't realize that was Pharrell. But when I saw the video, I said, oh, okay, Pharrell, do your thing. I mean, she has so many great artists on there, and I was so impressed by her lineup and the fact that she gave them the opportunity to get on her song. So, here it is, music. She's bringing in all these different artists. She's bringing in all these different people for the style. And then, let's just talk about the culture, just culture in general. It was just such an amazing, uplifting thing to watch, and I really felt like I was a part of it. I felt like I was there. I felt like I was in Africa, just walking. When she was talking about the Nile, I said, I just want to be swimming in the Nile too. I mean, maybe, I don't know. It's a lot of sharks and animals.
That's it. That is, oh my goodness.
Oh, that
girl.
I don't know the name of that house, but she was getting it. Okay.
She was amazing.
Amazing.
She was amazing.
Donette is on.
Yes.
Amazing.
Tracy said, How could you, Pharrell? He hasn't aged in 20 years. No, it's true.
Yes. And Franny said the music was bomb. I'm ready to take some African dance classes at Mark Morris.
She said, how could you miss? Okay. And I missed that. She said, how could you miss Pharrell?
Yes. And the colors were amazing.
No. I didn't miss him. I was just saying that I thought he was lip singing at one point. I didn't think he was singing when he was on the stage.
Right.
No, he was singing.
So
because remember he had that band, or he was in the group. I want to say is it Neptunes? I don't know.
Yes. Mm-hmm. The Neptunes. Yup. Mm-hmm.
But
I think it was the Neptunes.
But he was he been singing.
Yeah, he been singing.
And he really got the culture, the sound, the cadence of the song. He really got it down. It's not easy.
Oh yeah. And so did Beyonce, honey. Okay, you couldn't tell Beyonce nothing.
You couldn't tell her nothing.
Right now, I said, girl, you go. I was very impressed.
Family, you can see we are fans here.
Yes.
But listen,
I got lipstick on my teeth.
That's all right. So listen, family,
it's all good. We
cannot talk about this weekend without mentioning something that was really powerful. This is there's a win here, and so let's talk about this and your thoughts about this speech here.
Let's pause now for a moment of silence.
CBS, ABC, and NBC broke into regular daytime programming to carry the funeral without commercial break for more than 3 hours. It was a service filled with quiet poignancy, a tolling of bells.
So we have to interrupt this as well, because we have to pay homage. I don't mean to bring the energy down, but we can't go further into the broadcast until we give a little bit of love and homage to John Lewis.
Oh,
Did you guys
John
get to watch?
Lewis.
Exactly.
Yes.
They actually have a special coming on tomorrow night at 10 o'clock with Oprah, Tyler Perry, a whole bunch of politicians.
Yes.
But it's at 10. But you're going to laugh at me, but why is it that all of these shows that my hands must up?
Well,
Jay just came in here and was
as we talk about the hair, let's talk about the president, our president.
There are those in power who are doing their darndest to discourage people from voting by closing polling locations and targeting minorities and students with restrictive ID laws and attacking our voting rights with surgical precision, even undermining the Postal Service in the run-up to an election.
A fitting send-off.
I mean...
So what I was trying to say is, I was wondering why all these beautiful shows that are inspiring come on at 10 o'clock at night. Did you guys ever think about that? Why they come at 10 or 11 o'clock at night?
No.
I don't know. No.
It's just something to think about. I figured, why not come on at 8? Why not come on at 9? It's just something to think about.
I don't know.
Because I'm always sleeping by that time.
Right. Oh, maybe that's what it is. I don't
go and find it after the fact.
Byron said focus, Nikki. He said focus.
Focus, Nikki. Focus.
You know what, Byron? Maybe she could focus if Jackie and John leave her alone. Jackie keep bothering about the headphones. Ja bothering about the hair. Leave Nikki alone, y'all. So Nikki can focus
alone
on what we're talking about. Okay?
Well, Nikki, we go focus. Okay. So let me ask you.
All right.
What were
So
your
let
thoughts
me.
About? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Candace.
Go ahead. Listen, let me tell y'all something.
What were your thoughts about the speech? About what President had said? You know, sometimes we're looking for a word, you know? And so I actually heard some bass in his voice. I haven't heard that in a long time because he always so calm.
Listen, let me tell y'all. So I watched it live, okay? And I shared it on my page, you know, and I saw that some people joined with me. And I was a little shocked at my reaction. I literally teared up. I teared up. My eyes got wet. And it was just something about seeing Obama on there. And I mean, he just looked great. And it was just like his smile. And when he started to talk, I just felt reminiscent. It's like, you know, when you that saying you want the good time, you want the old times back.
Right.
That's how I was feeling. I was feeling like, when you haven't seen someone in a long time and you see them for the first time and you're so happy and you're so overwhelmed, you just start to cry. Like literally, y'all, I was in here tearing up and I'm just like, my president.
I agree.
So, you know, I'm on there and I'm listening, but I'm on the page and I'm watching, you know, like watching as they're going live and I'm on there, 44, my president. Yes. Okay. Amen. Hallelujah. And everybody on there, we're all doing the same and we're liking each other's comments. It was amazing. I mean, I think everyone shares the sentiment who watched it and who rewatched it that he just did an amazing job and he was so presidential, down to earth, and, you know, really got across what needed to get across. And I didn't feel like it was so politicized, where I feel like a lot of times when things happen, people tend to politicize these things. And I felt like he went up there and he made a good point. This is about what John Lewis stood for. This, you know, the right to vote. That is what this man dedicated his entire life to up until he took his last breath. Okay, so it's important that that Obama stood up there and talked about those things. And he really like is letting us know we need to get out there and vote. We need to make change. And yes, protesting is amazing. Doing all those things are amazing. Speaking up and speaking out. But we have to get policy changes. We have to get laws changed. We have to really make the change where it's going to count down the line. And we can't sit back and be complacent anymore. You know, the same people who are out there raging about, oh, yeah, you need to speak up. You need to speak up. Well, guess what? You need to vote. You need to vote. Stop with the, oh, my vote is not going to make a difference. You need to get out there.
I'm so tired of hearing that.
You need to vote. We need to, don't be quiet when it comes to the vote and getting to the polls. Get to those polls or mail in whatever you need to mail in and do what you need to do.
Yeah, it's important.
You need to vote. What do you guys think about it? Did you guys see anything? What did you guys think about it?
Well, I thought it was beautiful. It was touching. But you know, to add to the story of John Lewis, I was listening to Tyler Perry talk about how when he had an interaction with him, and that Tyler Perry actually bought the house that that John Lewis, the guy who owned the restaurant where he protested back in the day. And so they were having a party, and he was like, it's amazing to be in this house of the man who owned, and now you own as a brother, as a, you know, that now you own the house of the person that we fought, you know, in this time. So, you know, when you think about the legacy that he's leaving and how he affected so many people.
Absolutely.
But the whole thing with Obama, it was just like, so, you know, like I understand why you cried, because you're looking for somebody to say a word. Say a word.
Right.
You're looking for somebody to say a
when
word.
They were taking
like,
him over the bridge.
I mean,
that's when I got it very emotional too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, these are days that we really don't know. We don't understand. This is why we on this network we pray every day.
Hello.
You know, we pray more than MC Hammer. That's why we pray.
You know what?
Every day. Hey, we got to pray
just to make it.
Jackie, I'm gonna do an extra prayer for you.
Listen, I've been working all day, like from the morning prayer to now. I have not stopped. So
she gets the job done. She works. She gets the job done. She works.
Oh, well, let me say, Francine says he reminded you of what a real president is supposed to be.
Right. And Kelly said they want us to sleep. They want us to sleep. Yeah, and we can't sleep. And Frank over here, why you always got to tell my business? Talk about she was really crying. I thought I did something wrong. Ain't nobody crying if you did something wrong, Frank. Get your life.
Oh, Frank.
That's her husband.
You gotta love you, Frank.
Yeah, get a life.
Francine says, absolutely. Vote like your life depends on it because it does.
Because it does. We have got to get it together. And I understand that some people may not be too crazy about, the presidential candidate who's, coming up. But guess what? At the end of the day, Obama had him as the vice president. And Obama, I trust his judgment, and he's backing him. So I'm backing him. And that's it. That's it. I mean, I get it. I get it, people. I get it. It's a lot of things, that I'm like, oh, but you know what? Obama, nobody, there's just no other Obama. You can't, you gotta stop the comparison, Obama is Obama. You're just never gonna get an Obama, okay? That's a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
I agree.
I believe the children are the future.
I believe it too.
So
don't start singing, please, because I can hear you. I see it, and I know it's coming. And one thing I can say is, I'm glad to be a part of history. I'm glad to know that. Remember, Candace, when we went to the inaugurational ball when Obama was first elected? You remember that?
Yes.
We had a blast. It's just
we had a blast.
So many different events with Obama. I went to the swearing in. I'm just like, wow, I'm just grateful to be a part of history in so many different ways, right?
Yes.
And more to come, right? Because I don't know who.
Well, speaking of history,
Biden's going to be picking, but I know it's going to go down in history, right?
Yes.
Right. Here go Franny. Here go Franny. What you want, what's your choice, dope or dog food?
Well, let's talk about history making. Very, very sad occasion, but we do have to talk about history.
I know, right?
Yes.
Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor.
This has made the cover of O magazine.
Beautiful cover.
Wow.
I don't know if I think this is the first time other than Oprah that somebody's been on. You guys can correct me.
First time, because she's always on the cover.
Mm-hmm. Yes. O magazine was strictly supposed to be an Oprah thing. And this is the first time in history that someone else besides Oprah has graced the cover of the O magazine. And I mean, for me, it was similar to the Obama thing. Seeing that and seeing her beautiful face, I was sad and I was just like elated at the same time, if that makes sense. It was just like, wow, look at her. She was just a beautiful young woman. And I'm so happy that they did that because, unfortunately, those police officers still have not been brought up on charges. And, social media, don't forget her, continue to say her name. When questions are asked, we talked about that last week of these athletes now, these professional athletes, they're answering saying Breonna Taylor. So Oprah doing that and, paying homage to her, I really respect the O magazine for doing that. And, I do. Clearly, I mean, I'm going to get the magazine.
The magazine.
It's very unfortunate, the circumstances, item. Right? But, for them to do that, I think that was an amazing thing.
Yes, very amazing. And let's talk about another amazing young lady who has made the news. Let's go.
Today I'm going to be showing you how I flat iron my hair. So let's get started.
So cute.
She's adorable.
She is
I
so cute.
love her.
So, guys, you guys want to tell our viewers who this young lady is? I'm so inspired by this young lady.
She's 12-year-old and she's an activist.
Model. She's an activist. Model. She's a fashion guru, I would say, at this age.
Yes, and an entrepreneur.
Exactly.
Yes,
and she has a beautiful voice, of course.
Yes, and so
she has a lot to say. To say.
So we wanted to make sure we highlight all of these, these milestones for young, young women, and how important it is. I think I have girls. And when you see this, you say, well,
close in age,
you guys
right?
can do it too. Yeah,
you
can do this too. And so this, and my kids, they love everything from TikTok to, they.
I'm telling you, your daughter.
Yes,
your daughters are talented.
They are talented. They got their editing game on. They know how to edit.
Yes, they do. And I wonder where they get that from.
I wonder where they're getting that from.
So this young lady, her name is Celia West, and she
West.
Yeah, she is amazing. So you guys, I want you guys to check her out on Instagram.
Yes,
follow her, and also watch for what. So when we talk about children of the future. Listen,
she's
one of them.
She's on her way to
absolutely on her way to making history.
She's basically talking about how beautiful you are, natural hair, and she just shows you how to do different hairstyles. And I think she is something that our kids need definitely today.
Yes, especially with everything that you're getting on social media, and how a lot of these young females are presenting themselves. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that, but I know for me growing up, I wanted to see somebody that looked like me, so it's so important nowadays, especially with social media, and the kids are exposed to so much that they see somebody that looks like them and that also says, hey, it's nothing wrong with going with your natural hair. It's nothing wrong with, not wearing makeup and being just who you are, and if that means, hey, wearing your regular clothes, wear your regular clothes. So I'm really impressed by her, and to be that age and to already have that wherewithal about her, and that, she just emulates just wonderful things, and she's a role model for me. I'm just sitting here like, hey, I'm 40 something years old, and she can do it. Why can't I? Love myself.
Anna says, yes, my girls rock that curly collective. Say word. That's right, Anna.
Say word.
Also, Anna, we had saw some comments earlier. She says also, all of us who have children, are voting. She was talking about the voting, who are voting.
Yes, make sure they vote.
They vote. Yes.
Make it a family event.
Francine says, Lord, we used TikTok. To do that. Lord, TikTok. Well, listen, there is some really good news as well. That we need to talk about. And when people, they could very well make their riches and kind of live their own life. But let's talk about Mackenzie Scott right here.
Mackenzie.
Yes, she is the ex-wife to
Mackenzie
Amazon
is the bomb.com. Okay.
Come on. And she is donating $160 million to HBCUs. Come on.
Okay. So first of all, did any of you actually researched how much money she got in that divorce?
I think it's $38 billion.
She got $38 billion. Okay.
Oh.
So that little money is a drop in the bucket.
But
listen, guess what?
I will take it.
That bucket,
I'd take it too.
It's a bigger bucket than I think anybody else has put.
Okay. You know what? Because here's the thing, she's still willing to give. Because $160 million all day is a whole lot of money.
That's beautiful.
That is a lot of money. I am so impressed by her. She came
Mackenzie
out of nowhere.
Scott. Yeah.
Thank you, Mackenzie Scott. Out of nowhere.
Listen, Mackenzie,
thank you.
Are doing
so now I'm on a Howard University in Alabama State.
Yeah, so that's really good. to be given to the HBCUs, and so
yes,
and
I'm happy
say
because
say word
because you know my daughter wants to go to Howard. So my baby Olivia wants to go to Howard. So when I saw that, I said, "Yes, girl, give money to where my baby wants to go." Okay,
honey, we need to be friends.
So we can't wait till Livy comes out here.
I know. Olivia can't wait till Olivia comes out there. We're gonna go. We're coming for a visit. You know, when that COVID thing, when you guys get out the red.
Oh man.
Because you know we over here, we good.
In Jersey,
we good over here in Jersey.
Whatever.
Yeah, New York, New Jersey, we good. But y'all in the red, okay?
Well, you know
they said if we come
that
way,
y'all got the people's crush, the Cuomo's over there. They are the people's crush, the Cuomo's, honey. Everybody,
that's New York. That's New York.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying that.
I got Governor Murphy. Governor Murphy. Listen, Governor Murphy. He one of those. He like the homeboy. He's like the Cuomo homeboys. You know how that's his peoples. You know, he like, I'm rolling with that. Yeah. He like, yeah. What y'all doing? Oh yeah. Oh, don't worry, Jersey right there. What? Ain't nobody coming to Jersey. Oh no, we ain't sending nobody from Jersey either to New York. Oh no. Oh, we got this. We got this. Oh yeah. Locking them all out. Florida? What? No way. Oh no.
Way.
What you doing? So what's your plan? Oh, okay. Really? Yep. I'm gonna do that too. So you know we good.
You know what?
We good over here.
Because I haven't driven from state to state in this whole. I haven't been anywhere really, but. Maybe,
Jackie hasn't been anywhere. Candace.
I haven't been anywhere.
She hasn't been nowhere. I don't even think she's been to the grocery store.
Nikki. Nikki, you know what I meant to ask you? Well, what I meant to ask you first before Jackie says this. Did she steam you when you came in?
No. You know what? No. Nikki came through masked up. She didn't. They listen.
They came in without masks, so
they wasn't playing. They came masked up. Okay.
You didn't get steamed. She didn't have the steam ready for you at the door.
Steamed.
You know I'll
but
steam you.
If we didn't have our mask on, she would have steamed us.
Yeah, you know.
You think so?
Sure would have.
You know I would have steamed you.
I know so.
And she look at it, and usually I let people. I say, oh, "Here's the teacher. Or take a lick," and then Neosporin in the nose, whatever it takes.
Wait. What?
Neosporin in the nose.
So wait, you make people put Neosporin under their nose?
I make my children and my husband and myself when they go outside.
You know what? That's some wives' tale or something. I have never.
It is not.
Never heard of no Neosporin.
I will tell you, I got an inside scoop on some people who work in the facilities of the corrections, and they put stuff in their nose because if you're around them, you can't. So.
I'm done. So everybody be walking around with a little something under there.
I don't know what
and it be greasy right here after Terrence and the kids put it there. Right. It looked like their nose running, but it's a little grease.
Yes.
Because why? It kills. It kills it on contact.
I've heard a lot. And I thought the steaming was something.
Vitamin C and oregano oil.
Oh yeah, definitely vitamin C, vitamin D, but. Oh my gosh, Jackie. Terrence said the red, Craig. That talk about y'all in Maryland. Franny said New York strong. Yes. And I threw up some emojis. Shawnee's watching with us. Hey, Shawnee.
Hey, Sean.
Franny said, don't worry, we about to be on lockdown soon if these mofos keep going to the hookah bars. Not the hookah bars.
And I also
Franny said Vicks for the win. And then Frank said Jackie looking like Roscoe from Martin.
Frank,
she's coming for you. She's coming for you, Frank.
We've been keeping on the good. We've been keeping it good for a long time, Frank. What you doing,
Frank? She's coming.
Yo, Shawnee said, "Is that even legal, Jackie? Is that even legal?"
What? Neosporin?
To put Neosporin in the nose.
Yeah, so Tara said my baby doing the most. She's the hostess with the mostest, okay? Literally and figuratively. She's the hostess with the mostest.
She does not leave the house at all.
She will welcome you in, but Lord.
Well, listen.
Lord,
I know she was happy we had our masks on.
Speaking with the mostest, did you guys see the video? And I wish I was looking for it because I had it of the doctor from Texas. She's African, obviously, but she's from Texas.
Don't you do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I can't.
I cannot believe it.
There might be some method to what she talk about, though. On some
Jackie, don't you hype her up. Don't be the hype man.
For you? Do I need to check your temperature?
If you go research her, she even somebody just sent me a video of.
I'm coming to take you outside.
Yes, she needs some steaming. I think. I think it's the steam and on the mixture of the Vicks, it's getting to her.
And the Neosporin.
The Neosporin is getting to her.
I'm taking you outside. I'm coming to take you outside.
Zinc is something that you do that work well. What if she has helped 400 patients? She says she's told the people, "Come, I want y'all to try me. Come try me."
I ain't trying.
Yeah, but you don't know what those 400 people, what the diagnosis was. You don't.
Right.
You don't know anything.
Right.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
What you mean? A diagnosis of
okay,
COVID?
Look, how many people have been diagnosed with COVID? How many people have died from COVID? And how little itsy bitsy 400 people is going to really make a difference? Think about that, Jackie.
Stoops.
Well, if she has had 400 for 400, we might want to see her numbers. I'm just saying. People are quick.
No.
You know, I'm always rooting for the underdog. People are quick to silence people. But sometimes later on you find out that there's some truth to what they're saying.
Trump endorsed her, so I'm done.
Thank you.
Sean says she was so passionate for real. Now you know she reminds you of somebody on TV.
Okay. All right, passion is one thing.
Yes, she
does. We could all be passionate about a belief, but that don't make it real. That don't make it real. Okay.
But you know what? There are studies in other countries that say that has helped.
Yeah. Well,
so I'm curious to know. You know, sometimes the media will, you know, make a joke out of you and a mockery.
Yes.
If there's some truth.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
But Jackie, how about you do the research and let us know? Because
you know I will.
Yes.
Let us
you know I will.
Yes.
Because I
like that. Yes. I want to be challenged. I want to be challenged on my thoughts. Challenge.
So, speaking of challenge, oh my goodness, you know, this whole, I don't know if you guys have seen, and I thought I put it up, but I guess I did. Oh yes, I did. Yeah, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Have y'all seen this?
They're going to play him in short bursts. I think one of the things you don't want guys to do in this situation, Ian, is to pace themselves on the floor.
The NBA is back, and they have something called the bubble. This is a new normal now. The new normal, the bubble. Now you can get courtside tickets, courtside seats now. Do you see this?
So wait, it's virtually you're at the game. Is that correct?
That looks like a Wii game. That looks like the Wii game with that little audience.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
It's actual people. Look,
that
it's
is actual people. You know what I did? So Terrence is watching the game, and what I did is I wanted to see if they would change people out. So I watched the people, and it was the same people. So they actually. They
paid to be there.
I watched as much as I could, and if you see in the rows, I mean, there was some empty rows, which I found to be strange that even virtually there's empty seats. Are they practicing social distancing even virtually?
Absolutely.
Did you just?
No, there were empty seats in the stands. I had to watch. I was like, let me see.
So do you know if they had to pay?
Well, I think you do have to pay. But here's
that's why there was empty seats.
Who are unfamiliar with what's happening here.
That's exactly why it was
the NBA, and I can't say that I'm such a sports person. Nikki is more of a sports out of all of us. I think
sure
Nikki.
am.
Well, no, Candace, you might no. You sports for the kids, but Nikki is a person who will watch the game.
She's sports.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's just say this bubble the NBA has taken on a new shape, okay? Because the bubble is in Orlando, so they've partnered up with the Disney properties, and now they're in this bubble where they don't go outside of the bubble. All the people stay in, all the teams, so that they can be protected. So my thing is, so they can't have no family visit them?
I don't know.
They can't have. They can't like.
I don't think so.
You know what is the stipulation here? And so, what about the people who work there? Do they get to go home, or do they stay on the property too?
Wow.
I don't know. Does anybody know who's watching? Anybody know?
Yes. We would like to know.
You know, it was a strange look at first because I was like, this is a very strange look, but you kind of get used to
Shorty said they have courtside view and it does cost. I'm curious, Shorty, do you know what the cost is? Brady said, I can't. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, Carolyn Sam says, good evening, everyone.
Hi, Carolyn.
And Lizette's on. Hi, Lisette.
Hi, Lisette.
And Shawnee said, all the major league sports is in the bubble. Oh, wow.
Wow.
And Lily said, my niece, hi, Lily.
Hi,
She said they can have family during the second round of playoffs. Oh, okay. So maybe they have to wait for a little bit. Oh, okay. Sean said, no, she doesn't. She doesn't know what the cost is. But, I mean... Hey, I feel like this. I'd be willing to try. You know, I mean, to see what it's like, especially when they get to like the finals and stuff like that. I mean, shoot, I would love to be there. I mean, I couldn't afford it otherwise. I mean,
now listen.
So I just hi Adrian. Adrian's on. She said only the people who work for the property are able to go or stay within the bubble. And she also said the players stay within the bubble. So yes, they're basically in the bubble.
Brady said that bubble about to burst. How high-fiving the sideline masked people without a mask on.
The bubble is about to burst. Only Frank.
The bubble is about to burst. So she said, I guess they're high-fiving, you know, people that are there without the masks on, which is kind of like, well, it's not really.
Are they living in the bubble too? The people who are there, are they allowed?
I don't know.
That is right.
We got to look into this more.
Yes, I agree. Adrian just wrote, but one player did stop at Magic City to get some wings, laughing out loud. Did you hear about that player? He stopped.
No. I need y'all to understand, okay? This is what he said. All right. He met some friend at the strip club, okay? And he said he went to meet him to have some wings. But prior to that, when he was asked, he denied it. And he said it was an old picture. But what he messed up on was, I guess whatever was in the background or whatever was, I guess he had something on that signified that it was, some kind of gear or something that you could only got if he was in the bubble, child. Right. Okay, so then it went to, I went to meet my homeboy, we was just eating some wings at the club. And it's like, bro, y'all rich, right? I know they catering and giving y'all some stuff. I mean, I saw LeBron the other day. He did the whole Taco Tuesdays, and he did when he walked in, and everybody was looking at him and shaking their heads like, oh, here LeBron go with his craziness. But my thing is, you mean to tell me y'all he couldn't get some wings delivered to the bubble? Like, that's BS.
He wanted to get out of the bubble.
He wanted to get out the bubble. But guess what? You get out, you shouldn't be allowed back in. It's ridiculous. It's not a lot to ask. Come on, give me a break already.
This is that causes for a special prayer. So you got time.
You got
Shawnee a special prayer. Yeah. What Shawnee said?
Shawnee said, they can't take not having strippers. Yes, everyone is in the bubble. And she said, but they can't control them. That's why folks was getting infected while being in the bubble. Oh, wow, yes.
Exactly.
And Brandy said, Shawnee Sanders down in the valley where the girls. Mm-hmm.
And Adrian just said, I heard those wings are the bomb too, though. I heard they were kind of good. I ain't even gonna lie.
Adrian. We love our food, but come on. Look, I love a good wing, y'all. I love a good wing. But come on.
Well,
I'm sure they could have got them good wings.
Say that.
I'm sure they could have got them good wings delivered, is all I'm saying to y'all. Okay?
Of course.
So we're going to keep a watch out.
Delivered.
Right, we're going to keep a watch out for this, right, ladies? We're going to keep a watch out, and, you know, maybe one of these games will pay, and maybe you'll see me in there.
I believe I'm going to see you in there, Candace. And I'm going to
courtside. I'll be like, Candace got them courtside tickets.
I'll be like this.
And I'll be like, see, I was watching. I was like, okay, that person in the burgundy, they staying there the whole game. And then I was looking at the person in the back because I just wanted to know, did they just put people there, but they're actually moving, they eating. This one guy was up on the camera like this.
Oh no! Franny. Oh, Franny. She said it's a show. P Valley. Oh, Shawnee said yes. That's my new thing.
That's a no show.
Yes.
You know, Sean will watch all kinds of shows.
Oh yes, I did. See
Sean
that.
and the other Sean said she about to make some wings. She about to make some wings now, y'all.
But listen. It is so important, guys, for us to stay current with what's happening, right?
Yes.
There's certain information we can leave alone, but in the line of sports, one thing I find to be really inspiring, I don't know if you've noticed that recently, back in the day, the good commercials would happen during Super Bowl. So you would watch the Super Bowl for the halftime show and then for the commercials. But man, listen, Nike done did it. Let's go.
Ooh, Nike.
We're never alone. And that is our strength. Because when we're doubted, we'll play as one. When we're held back, we'll go farther and harder. If we're not taken seriously, we'll prove that wrong. And if we don't fit the sport, we'll change the sport.
I love this commercial.
Why?
That just gives me.
Why are you trying to do this to me today?
Is the bomb.
I love
the hairs on my back just stands on edge. It's thebomb.com.
I
Talk about feel good.
I was like, who thought of this? I remember the Michael Jackson black and white video. It's black.
Oh,
it's white.
Yes.
Yes.
It reminds me.
Jackie. Bring it, Jackie.
Jackie said.
Remember they were like,
and you know,
remember they were doing that? Remember they kept on shaking their head?
Yes.
Yeah, we got to do that one day.
Yeah, we got to do.
Maybe
that's what we should do on TikTok.
We should morph it to each other.
I do not have TikTok. I do not plan on getting TikTok. So I'll be coming to your house and using your phone to do TikTok.
Listen, my kids are TikTok. Well, you see, they did the TikTok video for the.
Oh yeah, you make sure you have your mask on.
You got to come with your mask on. But listen, that
commercial.
commercial.
Spray me down if I don't.
Uh-huh. You might get sprayed down anyway, and some Neosporin underneath your nose.
Listen, you're going to need that Neosporin. Listen, do your research. And they holler at me. And then you be like, you know what? Jackie did tell me that I should use Neosporin when I go out.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Shawnee said, I love this commercial. It's absolutely amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah, Adrian just said best commercial ever.
The best commercial.
Best commercial ever.
Those of you, I don't know if you actually paid attention to the commercial, if you've seen it yourself, and if those of you who are first time, look at this creativity. Look at that. You morphing into the screen. Like, that is so incredible. Oh my goodness.
And I like what it's called. I like the fact. Yes, I like the fact that it's called You Can't Stop Us. Yes.
You can't stop us.
You can't stop us. Can't stop. Won't stop. On my ditty.
As I
can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop. Drop the mic.
Drop the mic, girl. Drop the mic. Drop it.
Guys, do you realize there's so much subjects to talk about? And do you see the time? Guys, we could talk about this we could talk all day long.
We can get one more in, Jackie. We can get one more in.
We can get one more in.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go on. Let's get one more thing in.
I mean, listen. Okay, I mean, we can't
Is that
get
coconut
so deep.
Water?
Huh?
Coconut water from Wegmans.
I should have known. Coconut water.
Yes.
Listen.
You gotta stay hydrated.
Hydrated. Stay in that water. Sean.
Yes.
Jacob said word. Yes. Francine
say
says,
word,
I can't wait
Jacob. Say
till
word.
they do. Oh, Shawnee says better use it before they ban it. Oh my goodness.
Randy said, I can't wait till they do.
Oh,
I know, right?
Right?
So
one more, Jackie. We got one more again. One more.
I was gonna go a little deep, but let's talk about this woman. She's pretty amazing. She is a woman who has been formerly incarcerated.
Wow.
And now she is running for Congress.
Oh,
Miss
wow.
Haynes.
Go ahead,
What's her name,
sis.
Keita Haynes. And so
Keita Haynes.
Yes, and so this is amazing because most of the times if you've been incarcerated in certain places, you can't even vote.
Yeah.
And so it's amazing that she has spent her time and now she is running for Congress. So you just want to say a shout out to her and
shout her out.
You know, her accomplishments and her desire to continue to push. You know, you think about it, most of the time if you've had a bump in the road, you know, we stop. You know, a lot of people stop. They're like, okay,
a little speed bump. A little speed bump.
But she's actually running for Congress.
Yeah, I love it. Good for her.
Have to watch out for her. And so, you know, that is it, guys. Look, I want to talk about another subject, but our time is limited here. You know, we talk about the HBO and the Olympians, but we have to come back and talk about that a little bit more and the struggle.
Yes. And Jackie, do you have that cute little boy? Remember I showed you something about that
cute little boy.
The cute little boy, the baby.
Did you send it to me?
I did.
Lord, let me see. Hold
the inspirational quote.
Let me see if I could pull him up. You guys,
listen, he's so cute.
Listen, family, we want you to continue to like and share this broadcast.
Like and share.
We are so grateful for you know, that you guys come on. It's been a great show. Shawnee says most politicians are criminals anyway.
So she could definitely win. You're right about that, Shawnee.
Yeah,
you're right.
You know
that is so true.
Oh my goodness. I mean,
that's how you gotta keep it.
There's so much going on in the world that, you know, it's like anybody. We're on the same playing field at this point right now. This COVID got everybody locked in. And we should be able, all kinds of stuff is happening. We should be able to settle on in. And that's what I find in this COVID time, that we've been able to, I mean, are things the way we want them to be? No. But are things changing? Are people's voices getting heard? Are people coming together? Are they being enlightened? Are they being woke? But you know what? I can't leave this broadcast without saying that although we are talking about all these current events, the thing that we can most hold on to is God. That's all we have. He, at the end of the day, levels the playing field for all of us. And so he's not any respecter of person. So listen, people, there's a lot going on. There's a lot that we cry about. There's a lot that we laugh about. There's a lot that we're confused about. There's so much that we don't know. But I'm telling you, once you got God in your life, when he's on your corner, you're good to go.
Yes.
Good to go.
And it's also a lot to be grateful for, too. A whole lot to be grateful for.
Yes.
In spite of what it looks like.
Yes,
I'm grateful for you, ladies. I'm grateful for the show.
Yep,
that's what came out of it.
Listen, we'll be back again next Monday. We'll be back.
I'm gonna do the shake. I'm gonna do the shack shimmy.
And Francine, I know you left me out and you try to make me feel good, but this is, listen, my mom had this in the 70s. This is actually a dress from the 70s.
Do you mean that dress is as old as us?
If not older, I won't say nothing.
I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday,
see y'all later, family.
I let my tape rock till my tape pop.